I had a life plan. I was preparing to retire. I had a great family, and all of that changed really suddenly. My husband's illness was very brief. He was only sick from diagnosis to the time that he passed was only 30 days. It was all new. It was not something I was prepared for or knew really how to deal with. I worked with families for many years, families of young children, and the one thing that really struck me when we came in and were first dealing with the funeral home was how similar it was. So I came from a place of serving families, and what I saw was how they are serving families as well. I will be forever grateful for the support that the kids and I had in dealing with that phase, because for those who've never had to plan a funeral, it can be pretty intimidating and frightening. When a person is ill, you actually have an opportunity to come in and do what we call imminent planning. For us, once we were told that it was time to think about that, we called the funeral home and we did make arrangements to go in and do some planning, but then he passed really quickly, so we didn't have that opportunity. And what Turner and Porter staff definitely seem to understand is everyone's loss of a loved one is different. As we talked about my husband and my children's father, that it became apparent that it was important to represent the fact that he rode a motorcycle. And it was them that suggested bringing a helmet and gloves, and it also allowed my kids an opportunity to really ensure that their father was well represented. We were treated incredibly well, and after the funeral was done and everything was over, I was fortunate to be able to maintain contact with the funeral home. And that contact led to part-time work, and then that led to full-time, and I've been full-time for almost 2 years. I think that one of the greatest assets to Turner and Porter is the fact that it's a family-run business. It's the fact that it's been around for generations. We take great pride in what we do, and I'm proud and privileged to be a part of that.